Well, good morning. It's about almost 8 o'clock, and I'm going to make French toast Mama Bear style. So, what we're trying to do is obviously get tons and tons of protein jam-packed into a very small space. And we're working on kind of controlling carbs coming into competition. So, we're not going to use a ton of bread, but a really basic over-the-counter, like bread isn't, but just shelf kind of regular bread at the store-bought bread. I just get the Country Kitchen. I mean, you can obviously get more crazy, get organic, and I like the Ezekiel breads and stuff like that, but this is inexpensive, and there's no junk in it as much. So, anyway, mute point. What I've got in this ball jar, because this is how lazy I am, this is a massive, massive, massive ball jar. It's like a 6 cups ball jar. In here, I have 6 whole natural eggs. I get them from my girl Terry. It's awesome. So they're happy chickens. So happy chickens make happy breakfast. And then I've got about a cup and a half of the unsweetened original almond milk in there. And I have a full container, which is the equivalent about 8 eggs of 100% liquid egg whites. So, again, we've got 6 eggs, a container of this stuff, which is 16 ounces of liquid egg white, and a cup of almond breeze, original or vanilla, or, yeah, just make sure it's unsweetened, though, because you have all the sugar. And then we're going to use you can use the soft oatmeal or the whole grain is good too. In the ball jar I also put 3 teaspoons of Truvia or whatever all natural sweetener, or you can actually eliminate that entirely if you're just not on the sweeteners. And then I did about 10 little taps to the bottom of this apple pie spice. Pumpkin pie spice works good too. Alright. So we've got it all in the ball jar, and usually I just take my big whisk, and this is a lot less messy in the ball jar than it is in a bowl, and you just kind of muddle it. See, because we're all about easy. So we're muddling up all the deliciousness that's in there. Awesome. Once the egg's kind of broken apart, I usually will throw a cap on top of the ball jar, and I'll shake the ever-loving crap out of it and really, really get it a good shake. So we're going to do that. I just forgot to grab my ball jar, so, I mean the lid. Alright, so we got the lid. Danger. Stuff's about to get crazy. Ready? It's my favorite part. You can let your kids do this. Maybe if they're bigger. Because this is a big ball jar. So, this is literally how easy this is. I've got my oven preheated. I probably should have told you that. Oven is preheated. But it doesn't really matter. It doesn't take long. So, don't freak out. I've got it at 350. We're going to do 2 pans of the French toast. Actually, is baked, because it's faster, and I'm into maybe making like a batch this morning on the skillet, which my son and I are going to eat for breakfast, but then while that's going on, the whole breakfast thing where we're eating the fresh one that I just made on the skillet, in the oven I'm going to have 2 small square pans of the French toast baking. So, and it's super easy. All you do is, I'm just going to make sure you can see me. So we're going to set up the pans first. I'm obviously really skilled at teaching cooking shows because everything is so prepped. I have no clue. Alright, we're going to get some stuff out of the way. Hooray. Okay, so we're going to take our spray oil. You can use whatever works for you. You just want to make sure the stuff doesn't stick to the pan. So a quick spray. This is seriously how easy this is. Alright, so we're going to take our ball jar mixture. We're going to dump a little bit in the bottom of each pan. Make sure you're on a balanced surface, because this could get messy. Just float about, I don't know, 1/4 inch in the bottom. I like to just cut my bread into slices, so I go through one big chunk and I break them in half. And then you just place them in the pan. So I kind of weave them because they just fit better. Whoops. You can even put like fresh fruit in between the layers, or frozen fruit if that's all you have on hand. I made a batch with a layer of blueberries, and I've done a batch with a layer of blueberries and bananas. So that's all you just put a layer of toast down, and then I usually put like a little splash of egg on top just to make sure that there's some egg in between. But it's really good. And then before you put the next layer on, if you flip the toast then in the first layer, then they're going to get coated on both sides anyway. So you go over and just flip each piece of bread that you just put in that first layer, and then that first layer is all super duper soaked up and done. And then put another layer on top, and then you're just going to dump some egg on top of that. Super easy. And it's really, really good. And you don't have to really mess with too much in the skillet or at all. So more toast, more egg. And absolutely, if you're on a more specific diet, you can get more technical about how much egg and whatever based on your nutritional needs. And then I just like to give it a little pretty sprinkle of the apple pie spice on the top because it makes it look pretty. Aw, isn't that pretty? So, okay, so that's pretty much, I hope you can see that pretty good anyway. I have my iPhone actually taped to a cabinet. So, hooray. Alright, so it goes in the oven. Come on. Oven. I was broiling last night, so rack's in the wrong place. Alright, so this goes in the oven. And you just want to kind of keep checking it, but at 350 until the egg is like springy and obviously cooked through. Should only take about 25 minutes. So by the time dinner's or breakfast is done, you can do that. So with the rest of this little egg mixture, I'm going to make my actual French toast for this morning. So, and that's just going to go right in this bowl. I'm going to dump that in there. And you can even make a ton of this mixture and keep a small container of it in the fridge. And then it's easy enough to just whip up French toast in the morning. So, heating my skillet. The oatmeal bread soaks up the liquid wicked fast, so you don't want to like leave it kind of soaking or it will just turn into smush. Not that I have any personal experience in that. Alright, so yeah, easy peasy. Heating the skillet, we're going to dump these in there. That's how you make French toast in the oven. And we're going to do the rest, on the stovetop. Just how you would normally make French toast. So soak it in the egg. Heat up the skillet, spray it with nonstick, and cook it both sides. And it's delicious. Really high protein. Yummy.